Hey, MathKook here. This video contains one of many examples in my Algebra 2 library. The rest of those examples, along with hundreds of other videos, are only available at mathkook.com. Let's MathKook it up. This question says, determine the missing side of the right triangle. Give an exact answer. So here is our right triangle here, and we are missing one of the legs. So how do we find a missing side of a right triangle when you know two of the sides? We are going to use the Pythagorean theorem. So as a reminder, the Pythagorean theorem is a squared plus b squared equals c squared, where a and b are the legs of the right triangle. So the legs are the two sides that are adjacent or next to the right angle here. And c is the hypotenuse. It's the side that's opposite the right angle here. Notice c is always by itself on the other side. And we can only apply the Pythagorean theorem to right triangles. So that's really important. All right, so let's go ahead and solve for our missing side, y here. So 9 and y are our a and b. So we'll go ahead and label that. So we'll call this the ya, and then the 9b, and then therefore the hypotenuse here is c. So let's go ahead and write out our Pythagorean theorem, and then we will plug in our values and solve for y. So a is y squared, so I'll plug that in for a, so y squared, and then b is 9. So we have 9 squared equals c, which is 12 squared. All right, so now we just simplify. The y squared we can't really do anything with, so we just rewrite that. So y squared plus 9 squared, which is 81, equals 12 squared, which is 144. All right, we're trying to isolate the y squared here. So we're going to move the 81 to the other side. So since it's positive, we are going to subtract 81 to both sides. On the left side, the y squared, or the 81 cancels. We're left with y squared equals, and then what's 144 minus 81? It is 63. All right, we're almost there. We just need to get y by itself. We have a square here. How do we get rid of the square? We square root both sides. All right, so y is going to cancel the square, and the square root are going to cancel out. So on the left side, we'll be left with just y equals plus or minus square root of 63. So let's break down the 63 though on the side and see if we can take something out. So let's do a factor tree. So 63 is 9 times 7. 7 is a prime number. And 9 breaks down to 3 and 3. So we have two 3's here, which is nice. That means we can take a 3 out of the radical. And then what will be left underneath the radical is just a 7. So, but what about this plus or minus? Because whenever we take the square root of both sides, we have to put a plus or minus. But here, can y be negative? So this is a distance here, so y must be positive. So let's go up here. So y is going to be positive, and then since we're taking a 3 out of the root 63, it'll be 3 root 7. And that is our final answer. So y equals 3 root 7, and since they're asking for an exact answer, we do not plug this in the calculator. That is just our exact answer. Let's look at another example. Hey Kook, if you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment. For unlimited access to all of my Algebra 2 videos, visit mathkook.com. Thanks for watching.